Hello everyone, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is the midweek fix again on Thursdays, where I try to play some puzzle games and mystery games and stuff like that. And today I'm gonna try and finish that stupid Tell Me Why thing. So let's go have some fun with this. I like the song. I might need to turn it down a bit because I've been told I listen to music too loud. So, okay. Let's go with this. Okie dokes. Continue. So last time I played this, I was stuck into the damn attic trying to finish the stupid puzzle. So I did the whole thing where you do a little cheat online.
Recognize this?
And I figured out how to do it.
From the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Let's check the book. Actually going to turn the music all the way down. So okay, let's go with this. So according to the little cheat sheet thing, apparently what I need to do is find the differences between this. Where is the page now that I need to check? It's the Hunter story. The one where the goblins...
Well, here it is.
Ah, there we go.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like, the differences between the two mean something.
Something about Marianne, right? Since she's the princess?
Yeah. Why don't we try to find...
Yay! Thank you for the raid! Hi Leon, hello Nathan, hello Ferry, hello Jaded! So yeah, I was just saying that I need to finish the puzzle, and this page should tell me what to do, apparently, or so I'm told. So the differences, the thing that I have to click on the puzzle are all the differences between this page and what's on the wall. So let's back with that. The first difference there will be, of course,
Spot the differences.
this.
It moves. Oh,
That's different.
some of these parts are buttons.
The other difference on the page will be here because the goblins should be here.
No goblins.
Yeah. In the original, the goblins managed to save the princess from the Mad Hunter.
So we saved
Yes.
Marianne from something. But not in this version?
Yes, Leon, I need to finish the damn puzzle.
Aye.
We need to go to sleep.
Crazy loud.
Sorry. What?
You're crazy loud.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the second difference. Tab. The other one is that I think Marianne should be here in the corner. She's not.
The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
Who was sent by the Gold Lady, according to the story.
Do you think the Gold Lady could have been Marianne's mom? I mean, she always used to say she moved to the end of the world to get away from her family.
Yeah, you're right. She ran away. Just like the princess is here.
You've been meaning to go to sleep for how long now, Nathan? So what's the other difference? The hand. The hand. There's a castle in there, and there isn't a castle on this one. So let's go with the castle.
Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
See the color of the flag? It could be her mother's castle. It looks like the princess is running away from it.
So, Marianne ran away from home. And she grew up kinda rich?
The one with the
The
hand.
Hunter still has 2 hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady cut off his other...
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Yay! I finished it! I'm so happy! I finished the puzzle. I finished it. Yay! It's hard to sleep because I was trying to keep awake. Oh man. Those tablets. Dancey time, yeah, Leanne. It is dancey time. So, what we got here?
Pictures, letters. Have you ever seen any of these?
All the pictures of Marianne I've ever seen were the ones hanging on the walls.
Monkey dances. Woo, woo. Da 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 da. Right, pictures.
Oh, poor thing.
Why would she keep an old drawing of a pet in here?
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her.
The music's driving me insane. I'm gonna turn it off. Bye, music. Right. So she was a good ballet dancer.
Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed her major to visual arts.
I don't think she actually got it changed. The paper's not signed and it's all wrinkled. Like someone tried to throw it away.
So you think that was her mom throwing the thing away because she didn't want her to study visual arts? Took them, but the wise will be dead in the stream, and now it's backfiring. Oh no, man. I'm looking at the wrong thing here. Sorry, guys. Right. So, a letter. Okay. Can't do this anymore. I just have much that cliche bullshit. It's not you, it's me. But the truth is, I've just been too much to deal with, and I've realized I'm just not ready. Maybe if we could have dealt with this in our turn without your mom constantly putting pressure on us, this could have been different. But the damage is done and probably too late for that now. I'm sorry, you're an amazing person and you made me a better man. I hate myself for doing this, but feel like we're both better off apart. There I go with the cliches again. Please don't ever stop being who you are. You put Brent. So Brent is the dad.
Could this
Yeah.
guy have been any more cryptic?
What is
The Gold
this?
Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So, did Marianne grow up kinda rich?
Maybe. Would have been nice to have some of that. You think the guy with her is Brent? From the letter?
I would guess so.
So the guy in the letter is Brent. So that's the daddy.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom in the background.
Yeah, man. Anxiety tablets are horrible. St. J did a pic for her with short hair. I wonder if she'd like it. Oh god. Mikey, why do I feel like that's one of your little jokey things? It's the worst. Mikey, I kinda want to see this picture now as well. Just, you know. So okay, so the clues we have from here then are ballet trophies, the picture of a bird, Marianne danced in ballet. She was an engineer but had visual arts, new major that she wanted to do. Brent left because mom was on the way, and she was actually happy with Brent. And I think Brent is the daddy. Anybody got a sledgehammer to knock me out, please? I've got one, but don't know if you like the side effects, Nathan.
See that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Little light. I don't see any little lights. Oh, that little light. Okay.
There's the gold lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
So we found a bird there.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the gold lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before Delos, don't they?
Well, some of them do anyway.
Maybe that's it then. We need to figure out which ones are real?
Ale.
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool. I guess this is stuff she did for fun?
Notice how unhappy she looks in all these pictures? I don't think she was having any fun.
Swing it at me, bro. You sure you want me to swing that at you, man? What is this? So that, I'll guess, is law. That one is economy. That's medicine. Engineering will be that one.
The wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
And she's being watched by the gold lady.
That's what I don't get. What did Brent do? Artist?
What's the gold lady do? Is that it?
It's happening.
Another dance! Fairy, there we go. True. A monkey dance. More stuff. Amazing. Stream, by the way. Yes, I only caught the end of the stream, Fairy, but it was pretty damn good. You're getting so much better on Apex, girl.
What's in there this time?
So, what is this? That's their house, isn't it?
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
No.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
There was no lag at all on my side, Fairy. I think if we got like 1 second behind or something would have been too much. Sorry, is my Delos Crossing phone number. Let him know we're interested in the house he's selling. So, the guy is the guy that they bought the house from.
Her father.
Let's read this. Marianne, I hope this letter finds you, but since you didn't leave any contact information, I'll have to send it to your aunt, and hope for the best. I'm writing to inform you that your mother has passed away last week. Well, we just had her funeral reception. The house has been filled with people all day, friends, family, colleagues and church members. It's now 11 p.m. and I'm sitting alone at the kitchen table, surrounded by dozens of trays of food, flowers and sympathy cards. Your cousin Adi brought in a beautiful photo album full of holiday pictures in Lacona. We're there, in all of them, but you aren't here today. That's sad. I haven't heard from you in 4 years and can only hope you made it to Alaska or whatever that you and your child were both safe. Hey, language, man. Fuck off. The famous thing. Yeah, that can fuck off. Go A-bot. See, what's the next? Your mother had been sick and depressed for years, and you can imagine why. The pain of being shunned by her own daughter, knowing she would never get to see her grandchild grow up. That is sad. Spread through her body like cancer and consumed her completely. All the suffering simply because you ran away like a temperamental little girl instead of accepting her help when he got pregnant out of wedlock. He started to sound a bit like a prick. After dropping out of college and without a penny to your name, she only stepped up to help because she knew you weren't ready to raise a child properly. Marianne, a mother's duty doesn't end when her children leave home. Now that you're a mother yourself, I hope you will begin to understand that good parenting isn't about coddling children, it's about providing for them and shaping them into people they're supposed to become, whether they like it or not. I won't trouble you again. You've made your intentions clear. Just thought you should know. Dad. Well, that's a way to give news.
Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
Before us? Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
It's possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Good luck, Nathan. Otherwise, see you in half an hour. Strawberry Park. Is it? Salmonberry, not strawberry. Yes, Salmonberry Park, Kodiak Island.
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest part is how they all seem to love her. Where was prom queen Marianne when the whole town was turning on us?
Okay. That's all that's there, isn't it?
This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next.
Okay. You got it, Nathan. Start counting all the ships in the world. You can do it.
Some sort of map?
Where does it start? Castle?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Did she go to Salmonberry or whatever straight away?
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies is paying off.
She had fun at Salmonberry.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Clock.
Some sort of clock?
Because she worked as a clockmaker. And she bought the house right after.
This is the princess's. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken.
Maybe I got it the wrong way around. Oh, wait a second. The beaver and the bear. The beaver is going to be her friend Louise, isn't it? I forgot her name. The bear is Sam. So it's clockwork.
Some sort of clock?
Then they bought the house.
This is the princess's house.
And then...
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
It worked!
Yes.
What's in there? Another letter?
The princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be.
So, let's read the story. Once upon a time, an ancient and deep forest, there lived a wise princess in a big wooden house. She made it through the woods and to that house with nothing left but her clothes on her back and a single item from her old life, a splendid tiara. A tiara! She's got a tiara! She lost almost everything in her desperate flight from the Mad Hunter. The trees tore the rucksack from her back and shredded her dress and left a pattern of red welts in her skin. But through it all she clutched the tiara close to her chest, fearing that any misstep could cause her to fall into her arms and break. Imagine Arsenal's playing football. Arsenal that bad, Mikey? I don't know, I don't follow football. Let's see. Tiara has its own spot in the big wooden house, a pillow near the window where the sun would catch on its surface, shine and wink. The princess could stare for hours at the tiara, marveling at its beauty and running her thumb through the curves. Every morning she would wake and she would tend to it, polishing every surface to be sure it shone brilliantly as possibly could. Then she would pluck it up, place it up on her head, and walk the woods, feeling somehow more complete. Because what, after all, was a princess without a crown? Every night she would place it upon her pillow and give it a quick kiss and go to bed. And in her way, she would pause and glance back at it to make sure it was still there. She hated to be separated from it, but she knew it was safely on the pillow while she slept. Okay. Oh, there's more. Cute. One night the princess woke up in a raging storm. The wind howled against the walls, rattling the windows and the panes, fearing the gust might burst open a window and blow the tiara to the ground. She plucked it from its pillow and brought it to bed with her. All through the night she held the tiara close, and in the morning she woke up to feel herself still cradling it. The storm had passed, and the princess relaxed. Nathan, I could read this story for you to sleep, man, if it helps. That way she was the same as any other. Though she perhaps gave the tiara an even more thorough cleaning, grateful she was that nothing had gone wrong. That night she placed the tiara upon its pillow, gave it a quick kiss, and went to bed, pausing on her way to be sure it was still there. In the morning she woke up and sensed immediately that something was wrong. In the living room the tiara lay upon the ground, broken, dull and faded. Nothing else in the room had changed. The pillow was exactly where she left it. The window was closed. There had been no storm, no wind, no sign of that anything could have gone amiss. Only the broken tiara mute upon the ground. She picked it up and held it in her arms with a guttural cry. But nothing. She tried to fix it and polish it, and it was gone beyond repair and with no shine left. Do you like my intonation? The princess held the tiara through the day and through the next night, sitting in the same spot at the window where she used to polish it. When the sun rose, she looked outside and her gaze fixed on the sapling. She remembered how the sapling had survived the winter, clinging to life despite the frozen, unforgiving earth. Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling, and at the final scoop of the dirt, fell. The tiara felt truly gone, and with it the final link to her old self. She could only go forward to find new places for herself. And in this world, when she was no longer truly a princess, in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title.
And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant.
So they have a brother.
And she ran away to start a new life.
Or
And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy.
The crown was the baby.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. We still haven't seen what's in that chest. Okay, so how do we open it?
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle. We'll let the mangy muskrat have his rock back. Back in your pond, Big Frog. There you go, Stalwart Moose.
So
That's the Pious Pelican spot. Crafty goblins go here. Moonhag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake.
okay, so look.
The princess lost her most precious treasure. That's why it all happened.
I still can't wrap my head around it.
Okay, so how do I open this?
Alright, should be easy enough.
Wait a second. I think I saw you back. So now look. Yeah, no, I don't think Nathan had much luck going to sleep as well. Did it? Letters. 3 letters. E O L E. I knew I had seen some letters. Leo.
Alright, should be easy enough.
Hey! Một tầng sinh for me. Một tầng sinh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
A baby blanket? Ollie. She noticed.
Dear Allison and Ollie,
I was her son.
we wrote stories to understand and be understood. But what good is story without first act? I'm sorry to keep mining from you so long. All my love, goblins.
Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
That's when she buried the baby.
Is that?
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, Did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on, let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Go to the dock. Ooh, they're finally gonna go and look at the memory.
You really want to go? You sure we've seen everything?
Either way, I'm ready for this to be over.
Me too.
Are we talking about food again, guys? I mean...
What are we waiting for? I want to know who was here that night. Let's try and remember who Marianne was arguing with.
Come on.
Almost. Tom? Tom Vecchi is our father?
Of course. It had to be him.
Tessa knew, didn't she?
Yeah, she must have. It's what she didn't want to tell us.
God, Marianne and Tom?
I know.
What should we do now?
Yeah, call him out here and make him tell us what was going on.
And if he won't?
We know his secret. He will. Tom? It's Allison. We need to talk. We know it was you.
Ooh. What was that? Heard a blink. Nathan Spurs is now hosting. Oh, thank you very much for hosting, Nathan.
Let me take the lead on this. I know him better. I thought I did, anyway.
Sure. Whatever. As long as we get answers.
Thank you so much, man. We're nearly there. Saw your 2.9 today as well, folks. Nearly there.
Kids, listen.
You're our father.
Yes.
You knew how bad it got out here. How little we had. Why didn't you help Marianne?
You mean all the money she wanted? We didn't have anything to spare. Well, that winter was rough on everyone. You would have starved out here if not for all the free food we gave you.
Don't act like you had anything to do with that. That was all Tessa.
That's a cruel presumption, young man. Maybe it was Tessa's idea initially, but I supported it. And your mother was happy to live off our handouts.
Oh, you chicas just got email, man. Congratulations. Congrats on making to affiliate, man. Party. Come on, guys. Party on the chat. Try to burn off.
You You tried to burn down our barn and knocked Tyler unconscious.
I never meant to hurt anybody. You weren't supposed to be home.
Doesn't excuse the fact that you didn't even stop to help.
What do you want me to say? I panicked. I was terrified that this whole thing was gonna blow up in my face. I had to do something.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Stop.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
Yeah, man, you really, really deserve it. Congratulations.
Hey. You hearing me?
Yo, sorry. I'm trying really hard to keep myself from punching him in the face.
Does he really expect us to believe there wasn't anything else he could have done that night?
I don't know, Ellie. I'd rather not think about it.
You were here that night. You saw Marianne and Tyler. Why didn't you help?
I know it wasn't my best moment, but she threatened my life.
So you just decided to let her drown?
I didn't decide anything. Everything happened so fast, I panicked. And by the time I got to town, Brown was already on his way out. There was nothing else I could do.
So what do we do now?
We tell him he's gotta fix the mess he made, one way or another.
Yeah, man, let's get there. I'm ready.
He could have seriously hurt you.
Yeah, he's just a fucking coward.
So, I have to make this right.
You failed us, Tom. You need to make it right.
I'll do whatever you want, as long as none of this gets out.
Excuse me?
You want me to pay for my mistakes? Fine. But please, Tessa can't know. This'd kill her.
Tessa already knows, Tom.
No. That's impossible.
It never occurred to you the reason Tessa cut Marianne off was you?
But she never said anything.
We're getting that together, Ferry. Let's do it, girl.
You should try talking to your wife. Maybe if you had, we wouldn't be in this situation. And maybe Marianne wouldn't be dead.
Oh, come on. You of all people should appreciate how troubled Marianne was. She was unhinged. Something like this would have happened sooner or later.
Let's go with abundant.
And you just couldn't risk being there when it happened. Even though it meant leaving her to raise kids out here all by herself. None of this would have happened if you'd manned the fuck up!
I didn't have a choice. I know it shouldn't have happened. But, well, your mother was a very pretty woman.
Pretty woman.
And she'd been so
Walking down the
places and done
street.
so many things. The way I always thought I caught up. Love made me a fool. Look, I made mistakes. But this will not go any further than the three of us.
Why? We know. Tessa knows.
Love made me a
Miriam's
fool.
dead. There's no point in hiding it anymore.
He's afraid it'll tank his campaign. Am I wrong?
Jesus, Tom.
I've kept your secret all these years. I don't want to go spilling it. But I will if I have to.
What?
Yeah. Your little story about self-defense. I've never told anyone how Marianne really died.
Ooh.
That night, I came out here because I was worried about your mother.
Yeah, we're all family, man. We are family.
Why do they do it? They made me do it. They made me do it. Why did they do it? It's his fault. It's his fault.
Night night, Jaded. Hope you have a good night's sleep.
Mad Hunter.
Supergirl met you all guys as well.
Not gonna hurt you.
No! No way! You're a fucking liar!
I saw what I saw.
Ugh! You're manipulating us just like you manipulated her!
Tyler!
You're not listening to this, are you?
Be smart about this, Allison. Are you sure you want this to get out? You've got way more here to lose than he does. His name will be all but clear, but you'll be a killer. What will your uncle say? And Michael? Well, the whole town might turn on you.
Night night, Fairy.
Don't touch her.
Of course you're hyper with all those wings you had today. The Neely Dubs.
You know I'm right.
Just get out of here, Tom. Tyler and I need to talk alone.
Just please. Think twice before making any rash decisions. There are a whole lot of lives at stake here.
Leave us the fuck alone. And never come
Night.
back.
So what happens now? They know who Daddy is. They don't want Daddy back.
Allie, you okay? You didn't let that asshole get to you, did you? Did you?
What if he's right? been having all these nightmares about that night, and they were a lot like how Tom said. And now, when I try to remember, that's all I can see.
He's trying to mess with your head, and you're letting it work.
No, it's more than that. Ever since we started digging, I haven't been able to shake this feeling like something's off.
Something's off because he put this in your head. Don't let him get away with it.
He might not be lying. We keep getting things mixed up. We remember totally different versions of the past.
Those are just details. This isn't that. She was going to kill me.
I'm not so sure anymore, Tyler.
I'm not sure either. Gotta tell you, huge cinematics in this game.
She had a gun pointed at me. She chased me. She said she was going to kill me.
No, she didn't.
She threatened Tom with those exact same words, with the same gun on the same pier.
Good luck, Nathan.
The other day got thrown back at me. Don't you think it's possible that happened here too?
Good. Fingers crossed you managed this time, man.
I guess it's possible. Fuck. I don't know. And we're never gonna know the truth, are we? Because the second you walk away from something, that's it.
Yeah.
I guess at this point, you just have to decide what you believe.
Me?
Yeah. You need to start dealing, Allie. And that means coming to terms with whatever version of the past feels the most true to you. No more running. Whatever you choose, you gotta live with it. Okay?
Well, they'll know then. They'll be alright with a denim jacket, aren't they, Jenny? I mean... Oh, saving point. Believe... Let's believe that. Yeah, Alaskan, more northern. I don't think Tom was lying, actually. I don't think so. He's a jerk, but...
Are you sure?
Yes. That attic. Tyler, that was meant for us. It was her way of explaining what she was going through. I made a horrible mistake.
Penguins are down south.
It's okay.
South
I'm
Pole.
here.
Not north. I don't think so, anyways. It's true, though. Google it. Penguins are down south on the South Pole. Polar bears are on the North Pole, I think. And seals. Seals are the North Pole as well.
Hey, peep what I just found downstairs. What do you think? Will it have aged well, or just gone bad?
When am I ever wrong?
Right now.
I just keep hearing her say she wasn't going to hurt you. Over and over.
We were kids. We freaked out. You weren't equipped to deal with that shit.
She was just talking to you. And I killed her.
Stop.
Enjoy, below decks. You
I don't
crappy
want to use
TV
that voice
things.
again. Ever.
What? Seriously?
I don't know. But I want to stop feeling like this. And I think we'll be better off without it. This morning, I kept getting these horrible visions. You and Marianne and Eddie.
Visions. Like our memories?
Yeah, but different. It was all my worst thoughts brought to life. You were in my bedroom saying I abandoned you. Eddie called me a snake.
I'm sorry. I should have been there for you.
It's okay. I was the one who walked out. I can't let that happen again.
I don't think it will. Something's been pushing us to find answers. And now we have them. Maybe I'm wrong. And if it stays bad, we can stop. But I really want to keep what makes us, us.
The Mad Hunter was forced to remain below the lake with the Moon Hag, but she did not kill him, because even reduced to just one hand, he was too useful a servant. Lo, he plotted
What do you
the day
think?
he would emerge,
Brothers and
to
sisters?
once again hunt the wise princess and earn back his left hand.
Always.
And that is the story of how the crafty goblins rescued the wise princess from the Mad Hunter.
Oh. Don't we all love a happy ending? that really the end? I mean, it took us 4 weeks to get here, but I'm not crying, you're crying. No, mate, I'm not crying, you are crying. Oh, there's more. He shaved his hair.
One last look. I'm good to go. Hey, it's me.
Hey, me.
House is empty. I'm getting ready to head out. So, last chance. Is there anything you want me to do while I'm in town?
Listen, Ty, you're dropping off the keys with Tina, right?
Yup. Gonna leave them at her office on my way to the ferry.
Well, that's it then.
Shit.
Did you see the article I sent you about Tom losing the election?
Ah, yes, I saw your message right before derby practice, so I didn't have time to read it. But I did cackle at the headline.
Did you picture Tom's face whenever you went in for a block?
No, but that is a great idea.
Anyways, I'm glad Tessa finally left his ass. Karma is a bitch. How are you?
Good, actually. Really good. You?
Same. You know, emptying the house really cleared my head out.
Thanks for doing that. The observatory really needed me this week. And after everything that happened, I just felt like I needed to keep some miles between me and Delos Crossing.
No worries. You still loving your therapist?
Gail, yes. I was actually just doing some letter writing she assigned me as homework. It really helped me get some perspective.
That sounds awesome.
Don't die, I'll keep you warm.
How's Juno?
Big and full of people, even without tourists. Michael's been writing up rules for the apartment. I need your support against his whole food policy.
Just refuse to sign anything until I get there, okay?
Okay, but you better hurry. If he gets his way, we'll only have one small shelf for junk food.
What? Heresy. I'm gonna need like twice that just for snack cakes after my surgery next week.
Those wanted
I know,
escapes.
right? This cannot stand.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up now.
See you tonight.
Okay. I'm gonna take one last walk through the house and then head to the ferry.
Drive safe.
Pretty sure that's the only way possible in the old Allison Mobile.
Love you, Tyler.
Love you.
Juneau University.
Huh. Well, at least she finally dumped his ass.
So that's just to find out what happened to everyone. Dear Stars and Allison, I'm at the International Airport. Some board a plane to Manila. So we know she basically dumped the guy's ass. Don't really go into too many details about that. Let's take that. Took a bunch of pictures. Dear Allison Tyler. She was supposed to send this, hope it reached you. Hear from Laura that your family sold the house. I'm guessing was letting stay, help fix the boat. Did you have been important for everything? That's from him. Please take care of yourselves. Got adopted by a stray mutt that hung around the docks and named her Skipper. Ah. So everyone gets a happy ending. upstairs if they left anything up there. Can get them to run. It's annoying.
Goodbye, room. Goodbye, room. Goodbye, man on the moon? For posterity.
Hmm.
Certainly hope the new owners are Mr. or Mrs. Fix-It.
Come on. Time to go to the truck. That's the newspaper thing.
I should grab the rest of my stuff before I head out.
My rest of stuff, I picked it up already.
Sucks to suck, Thomas Anthony Fecky.
Can you pick up everything?
Seeing it empty is so weird, but at least it's the last time we'll ever have to.
Take. Anything else to take? We got all of it. I think he could have finished where he did. It was a pretty end to the story, really. Sort of just coming back just to show what happens to everyone.
Well, this is goodbye for real, I guess. Hey, Aaron. It's Ty. Tyler Ronan. I thought I'd catch you on your break between sessions, but I guess you're going long with another rebel with too many causes. I know I haven't reached out since I left Fireweed, but I just wanted to say, well, you were right about grief. About it going in circles. This morning, I was out on the porch staring at the fog, and my mother, she just tumbled right out of me. But it was okay. It actually felt good to remember. Anyway, give me a call back if you get a chance. I'll see you around. And thank you.
And this is the end. We finally finished it. Yay! This makes me very, very happy. Yee! So I'm not gonna subject you all to what happens at the end. Thank you very much for everyone that followed the end of the story all the way to the end. This was actually pretty emotional, though I think it could have ended before it did. In any case, but it was a nice conclusion to everything that happened. The next puzzle game that I'm going to be playing, I forgot the name of it now. Let me just check. It is. Give me a second. The next puzzle game that I'll be playing is called Observation. Basically, you are the AI from a space station that got damaged, and you're helping the last surviving astronaut to figure out what's happening and to escape the station. I managed to play through some of it a couple of months ago when I just downloaded it, and it looks pretty great, and it's a very, very intelligent game. So that's what I'm going to be playing on Thursdays from next week onwards. And stay tuned for the morning coffee shows, the coffee talks that we do every morning, and stay tuned for our Wednesday streams and Sunday streams. I'll be playing some fun games. I'm very much into Apex at the moment, and I'll be playing some Warzone with the Urinators, and I think I got a couple other games that I want to try as well. So I'll keep updated on that. If you are, if you want to follow me and play with me in any of the other games, I want to play Phasmophobia as well. Join me on Discord. All the links are down here somewhere. Just look, or find me on any social media. I'm going to be raiding a channel that's online now, and I'll be ending the stream for now. Let's see who's online. Let's double check who's online so I can raid them. Let's see. Jenna Pixel. Right, I'll be raiding Pizza Pixie. She's playing Animal Crossing right now with our 22 people. Guys, give her a love. Give her a big shout when you get there, and I shall be sending you her way. And thank you very, very much for joining in for tonight. It was a laugh, and congratulations to Nathan for reaching affiliated as well. Absolutely deserved. So now it's Ferris turns in mind. Let's go, let's do it. Okay, ready to raiding. 3, 2, 1, bye. Did the raid work?